Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, Browns fans. You know the NFL landscape is always changing, and right now, we're witnessing a story that might shape the franchise for years to come. Yes, we're talking about Joe Flacco, the veteran quarterback who, after an incredible late-season resurgence in 2023, is now facing the very real possibility of hanging up his cleats at the end of the 2025 season. And let's be honest, this isn't just any story. It's a saga filled with resilience, unexpected heroics, and uncertainty about what the future holds for Cleveland's quarterback room. Joe Flacco, at 41 years old, has been in the league for quite some time now, and his journey has been nothing short of remarkable. Starting as a Super Bowl MVP with the Baltimore Ravens, Flacco was once considered one of the most promising quarterbacks in the NFL. But as the years went by, injuries, team changes, and the relentless grind of the league took their toll. He spent time with the Denver Broncos, the New York Jets, and the Philadelphia Eagles, but it always seemed like his career was winding down. That was until, unexpectedly, he found himself back in Cleveland in 2023, filling in when the Browns needed leadership at the quarterback position. And what a comeback it was. Flacco, at that stage of his career, was able to provide a calm, experienced presence on the field, leading the Browns into the playoffs with some clutch performances, deep throws, and showing that he still had plenty to offer. Fast forward to 2025, and the situation around Cleveland's quarterback situation is more complex than ever. Deshaun Watson, who was supposed to be the franchise's long-term answer, has been plagued by inconsistency and health issues. His performances have fluctuated, and the ongoing concerns about his long-term durability have cast a shadow over Cleveland's offensive plans. Meanwhile, young talents like Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel are waiting in the wings, eager for their shot to lead the team. But right now, Flacco remains a key figure, especially with his experience and leadership qualities that the Browns desperately need during this transitional phase. And let's not forget, everything about 2025 screams last dance for Flacco. At 41, he's among the oldest players in the league, and while age is just a number for some, the physical demands of a 17-game season are becoming more challenging each year. Flacco has hinted that he's approaching football on a year-to-year basis, and it's clear that he's aware this could be his final season. The goal: to lead Cleveland on a deep postseason run, to leave a legacy that's not just about the Super Bowl he won with Baltimore, but about how he helped stabilize a team in flux, how he inspired the young players, and how he kept the Browns competitive in a tough AFC North. Now, the Browns are loaded with talent that gives them a real shot at making a splash in the postseason. The defense is among the best in the league, resilient and aggressive, capable of shutting down opposing offenses. The running game, with the likes of Jerome Ford, has been a force, keeping defenses honest and setting up play-action opportunities. And the receiving core, emerging and talented, has shown flashes of brilliance that could turn the tide in tight games. Yet, amidst all this strength, the quarterback position remains a question mark. And here's where things get even more intriguing. Despite his contributions, Joe Flacco's future is uncertain. The team is preparing for a possible transition, whether that's through a young quarterback stepping up or a new face entering the fold via the draft or free agency. The Browns are already eyeing the long-term picture, aware that the 2026 season could be a pivotal moment for their quarterback room. If Flacco decides to retire, the team will face a major shift. They might look to draft a promising prospect like Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel, both of whom have shown flashes of potential, but are still unproven at the NFL level. Alternatively, Cleveland might explore veteran free agents to bring in a new leader. Whatever path they choose, the next few months will be critical for shaping the future of the franchise's quarterback position. And let's talk about Flacco's legacy for a moment. While he may not leave the league with the same fanfare as Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, his career commands respect across the NFL. From his Super Bowl MVP with Baltimore to his journeyman years, and now, unexpectedly, to his role as a stabilizer and leader in Cleveland, Flacco's story is one of perseverance, resilience, and professionalism. He's been a figure of calm in moments of chaos, a mentor to younger quarterbacks, and a reminder that veteran leadership still holds immense value in today's game. What's truly impressive is how Flacco's late career revival in Cleveland has reshaped perceptions of his abilities. After struggling with injuries and inconsistency in previous stops, he has shown that with the right environment and a little bit of luck, a veteran quarterback can still make a difference. His deep ball accuracy and command of the offense have been instrumental in helping the Browns sustain drives and keep defenses honest. Even with the rise of young talents like Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel, Flacco's presence in the locker room and on the field remains vital. But the big question remains: what happens after 2025? If Flacco decides to hang up his cleats, the Browns will need to start a new chapter. The team's management is already thinking ahead, considering how to rebuild their quarterback room around promising prospects or perhaps a new veteran signing. The draft, especially, will be a critical tool in Cleveland's rebuilding process. Whether they target a high pick for a quarterback like Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel, or they decide to develop a young free agent, the team's future at the position will shape their success for years to come. And honestly, this entire situation underscores just how pivotal veteran leadership is, especially during transitional periods. Flacco's experience, calmness under pressure, and ability to deliver in clutch moments have been invaluable. If he does decide to retire, the Browns will have to find ways to fill that leadership void, whether through drafting, signing, or promoting from within. It's a delicate balancing act, but one that Cleveland is strategically preparing for. In the broader context, the AFC North remains fiercely competitive. The Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers are all eyeing playoff spots and division supremacy, and Cleveland's future success depends heavily on how they navigate this quarterback transition. The division is known for its physicality and tough defenses, and having a seasoned leader like Flacco has been a big part of Cleveland's recent success. His ability to keep calm under pressure and deliver when it counts has been a stabilizing force. Now, as he approaches what could be the final chapter of his NFL career, the Browns are at a crossroads. Do they ride out this season with Flacco, trying to squeeze out one last deep playoff run, or do they look ahead and prepare for a new era? And let's not forget the fans. Browns fans are some of the most passionate in the league, and they're well aware that the next few months could be monumental. Whether Flacco chooses to retire or continues to play, his impact on the team in 2025 will be remembered. His leadership, resilience, and quiet professionalism have left a mark. But more than anything, fans are eager to see what the future holds. Who will be Cleveland's next franchise quarterback? Will it be one of the young guns waiting in the wings, or will the team make a bold move in free agency or the draft? The excitement is real, and it's building as the season unfolds. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on Joe Flacco's future? Do you think he'll retire at the end of 2025? Or is there a chance he might decide to come back for one more year? How do you see the Browns handling the quarterback transition? Are you excited about the prospects of Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel stepping in? Or do you think the team should look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This team is always evolving, always fighting, and as Browns fans, we're right there with them, cheering every step of the way.